Hey everyone, and welcome to the Lunch Break Day Trader. Now, as always, before we start today's topic, I want you to be sure and hit that like and subscribe button. Um, be sure, like I say again, guys, as I mentioned, if you have any questions, put those in the comments in the chat. Like I said, I'd always be happy to talk to you about something that you may want to ask or just help out with some questions. So, what do I have today for everyone from the Lunch Break Day Trader? I have 10 pieces of day one advice for beginner traders. So, I'm looking over my stocks today, just kind of seeing what the market is doing. Of course, I'm always looking at OTC stocks, stocks that are trading on the NASDAQ. Also, crypto. Crypto is up today. Have you guys taken a look at XRP? It's actually up today. I think I saw it as high as $2.27 this morning, which is pretty good because we have fell under $2 here as of late. So of course, if you bought any of those dips under $2 for you advanced crypto traders, you are sitting well into profits now, which is good. But again, we're going to go back to the beginner traders today. So I made some notes here and I have 10 pieces of day one advice for you beginner traders. So we're going to start with number one. Number one is going to be to start tiny. Learn largely. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Trade with an amount so small that it doesn't hurt you to lose. The goal at first is skill building, not income. Don't look to make $1 million on your first trade, guys. Okay, number two, master one setup. Pick a single repeatable pattern like a moving average pullback, opening range breakout, and track 20 to 30 live examples before adding anything new. What's number three? Create a written trade plan each and every time. This is key. You want to note your entry price, why you entered at that price, stop loss levels, and what your position size was, your profit targets. If it's not on paper in a document, it's an impulse. It's not a strategy. So again, be sure and jot these down. Number four, risk 1% or less per trade. A string of losses should not wipe you out, beginner traders. Survive first and then you can thrive later. Number five, focus on your process, not P&L. Grade yourself on following your rules. This is one of the hardest things for any trader to do, whether you're beginner, advanced, intermediate, I don't care. I've been trading for 20 years now and I still have this problem sometimes. That's following your rules because in my opinion, sometimes the rules change daily. It seems like that's dictated by the market. But again, you should have a set set standard of rules that you typically follow. And what I like to say is use those as a baseline. You can also always tweak those rules depending on what the market is doing, but you should have some type of rules that you follow. So those rules shouldn't be on the dollar result of any single trade. Consistency precedes profit. So what do I have noted here for number six? Avoid the first and last 5 minutes of the session. So what do I mean by this? Volatility and spreads are at their wildest. Wait for the data to settle unless you test it up. Your tested setup specifically lives there. How many times have you got ready to enter a trade? As soon as the bell opens in the morning, the stock jumps up or it sinks. If you just give it, I'm going to say even at a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes to stabilize, you might be surprised. Sometimes you can jump in head over heel, only to find out 5 to 10 minutes later you could have actually entered the trade for lower and now possibly been into the profits. So, number seven, use hard stops and stick to those. Hope is not a strategy. Preset stops do keep small mistakes from becoming account killers. What do I have for number eight? Journal relentlessly. Write everything down. I've said this once, I'm going to say it again. Screenshot your charts, record your emotions when you make that trade, note what you did right, what you did wrong. Those patterns, whether they were good or bad, appear. Have those on paper. Again, back to journaling. Write everything down. This will be helpful for your notes going forward. Also, you can look back on those. What do I have for number nine? Limit information intake. And it never fails once I get on one of my talks, my dog wants to start barking, so excuse that. But back to number 9, limit your information intake. A couple of quality news and chart resources beat 10-second or 10 Discord rooms. Too many voices, which can paralyze or create FOMO. And last but not least, number 10, protect your mind and body, people. Sleep, exercise, and short breaks often reduce tilt and revenge trading. A clear head here is your real edge. So again, if I had to sum this up for all the beginners, and this could go all the way up to the advanced and expert stages, trade small, follow a written plan, manage your risk like a hawk, that is. I watch these stocks again 24/7, as I've told you guys before. Don't worry about quick profits. Your first KPI, you just want to make sure you are following your rules. You're only trading what you can afford to lose. You're setting your rules along the way so you have something to stick by as a guide. And these 10 tips will help you as a beginner trader. So once again, everyone, I enjoyed talking to you today, just bringing you some tips for the beginner. Tune in next time. And again, if you hadn't, like I say, hit that like and subscribe button. I am the Lunch Break Day Trader. Stay tuned and I will be back to you again next time.